sore. You should say sore in Bali actually, like selamat sore.
Salamat sore. Is that what?
Yes.
Is that more appropriate for now?
For now, yes. It's like maybe afternoon into the evening.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, where are we?
No worries. What time is it there?
It's 10 in the morning, so I'm having my coffee. Yeah.
Okay, enjoy your coffee while we're talking. So during this kind of pandemic, everybody have to stay at home. So what you've been doing at home?
I moved my studio because I was renting a space elsewhere, and I moved everything home. And yeah, I've just been experimenting with things like streaming and trying to explore other things, other ways of communicating with fans really through this time. It is very strange putting music out in a pandemic, because you see people, it's all about the feedback on social media. That's the only way you have any idea about how people are feeling. So but it means a lot that people message and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay, I love your background.
Thank you. Liam Cobb did the artwork for the album, who is a very good artist.
Okay, so I've seen your YouTube channel. It looks like now you're enjoying it, like you are into the cooking.
Yes.
So is this something come out of quarantine, or maybe you just like cook?
It's something I was like just thinking about. I was like, it's another passion I have, and I find it very similar to making music. It's like with ingredients and making something that people enjoy. It's the same as making music. So I wanted to like start a channel that I could maybe have the people that I collaborate with in the studio to come and cook some food. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going with it, and I think people are enjoying it. So, but yeah, nasi goreng is coming up, man. It's coming, man. And I'm not going to pretend I'm very good. I need you guys to like give me some advice, on the flavorings. Like, I love Indonesian, like kikat manis and like,
really?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've got all of that downstairs,
Really? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh no, I love it. It's good.
Okay. Then what kind of food of Indonesian? Maybe not just nasi goreng that you've been tried before.
Oh, now you put me on the spot. Oh my God. I thing is, I love it all, like all the street food. I never know quite what the dish was I was having, but I was just like, this all tastes so good. And like,
really?
Yeah, like the spices and like the flavorings, I was like, oh my God, there's so much to learn, like I need to come back. I'm not a specialist, so I'm very basic right now,
It's good. Then maybe later you can try to make it.
Exactly.
Like you make it at home.
I see. I like incorporating like the kikat manis into like English food and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So mixing the two together, Anyway, enough food.
Okay. Let's done with the food. Let's talk about your music now. Congratulations with your album debut, Current Blues.
Thank you.
And including 13 singles with so many of collaboration in it. So is there any challenge for you when you made this one?
It was collaborating with artists all over the world, so there was some people in the UK, some people in LA. I also collaborated with a girl called Yon Yon, who's from South Korea actually, but she's based in Tokyo. So like getting all the vocal takes sent around, that was always like quite a challenge, because if someone does a vocal take and it's still not good enough, you have to go back again, and it just takes like weeks and weeks. Do you know what I mean? So it was being patient and just keep believing, keep focusing on what you're trying to do, So, but we got there.
So the challenge must be because like this kind of situation right now, right?
I mean, this was before, so like a lot of the collaboration honestly happened at the beginning of the year and the end of last year. So I'm very lucky that it was literally like the week after I finished the last collaboration, COVID happened. And then the only track I had to finish was Deep End, which is like a dance track at the end of the track. So that was on my own. But I was very lucky in terms of the timing, because if people couldn't get into studios and stuff like that, this album wouldn't have come out yet, probably, So yeah, it's hard. It's hard out there for the artists right now.
Yeah, but thank God now you release it.
Thank God. Yeah, for sure.
And about your collaboration, like you say, like you have a lot of collaboration in it. So how do you choose your partner? Like we can say like a partner. Like
the collaboration.
Collaboration.
I listen to a lot of new music with my management and my team, and just like we're exploring up and coming artists from all over the world. You know, so I mean, as I get further down my career, I'm just like I want to collaborate with people, you know, from Asia and like you know do some kind of overseas connection. You know, because I feel like with the internet and social media, like there is so much more potential now for that to happen. Than there was like 10 years ago, you know. So I think it's a really exciting time for international collaboration for sure, you know. Sorry, I just think I'm listening to a lot of new music, and I'm not precious about if someone has to be big, very famous or not. You know what I mean? If you've got a good voice and it's just exciting, then I want to work with you. Do you know what I mean? That's exciting, you know, to me. Is the tone and the energy. You know.
Okay. So you started your career from your bathroom.
Well, from my bedroom, not my bathroom.
No bathroom, but in the bathroom. So where did the inspiration come from, actually? I mean, like you just in a like maybe like in your room, like where you get the inspiration was lately.
Yeah, no, I mean, before I was trying to make music, I was DJing drum and bass with my friends, like you know. Very hard like dance music, and like that's what I was obsessed with when I was like 14 to 16, 17 sort of, and I just like it was through that I was like I'm going to start making my own music, and then it was just like very basic program called Reason 2.5, and it was on a old laptop, and you know, I would just spend like 8 hours, like all night, you know, just like trying to make something really bad and it would sound terrible. But yeah, you just need to keep being frustrated and wanting more from yourself. And then years later, it starts to like happen, you know? So you just like, I keep saying it, but it's self-belief and perseverance are the only two things I can really put it down to. Like, because I've seen a lot of people give up and get put off by how slowly things happen, or it seems like that anyway. But yeah, you just need to keep putting the work in and keep making music. You're never making bad music. You're just flexing your muscles. You know what I mean? You're staying ready. That's what I like to think.
So you keep trying as long as you can make music. Like there's no bad music. Oh, I love that word. So it's not really a secret that actually your dad is a very famous DJ. So this is like the questions is for me. It's just a little bit. It's hard. Are you worried that someone maybe compare you to your dad? I mean, like from the.
But this is why I'm called Joe Hertz. You know, so like I never wanted people to know my dad was who he is, and like when I first started making music. I think for like 1 month, my name was Joe Tom. That's my actual name, and it was like my thing. All when I was at school, it was like, oh, your dad is this person. I hated it, man. I hated all the attention. I hated everything about it. It was just like, you know, it was the comparing and like, oh, can you help me get this? Can you do this for me because your dad is this? Do you know what I mean? So. That whole life, I honestly do not like it at all. So I wanted to change my name just to try and like get there myself, you know, and with no judgment, you know. So and I'm not crazy about the fame and the success and the money. Like honestly, I'm really not. Like I have been very lucky in my life to like when I was young to go to like nice holidays and stuff like that, but yeah, like it's interesting when you see what music can do to like a family. Like you have to like understand like it's not all good, you know what I mean? It's very tough when your dad is traveling all the time on your family and stuff like that. So it's just a lot, you know, like it's a lot. Like I want to make my own journey and like choose my own path and have control, you know. Yeah.
Your own way, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Back to your album then now. There are 13 singles inside Current Blues. Are you remember which single was so hard for you to create it?
which single was the hardest?
Yeah, which one is the hardest?
I would say, off the top of my mind, I Don't Swear with Pip Millett was like something I wrote with her, like honestly, like a year and a half ago, like ages ago, like almost 2 years ago. And I remember I was just in a bad mood when we wrote that song. So I was like, oh, this song is not good. I was not in a good mood. I was like, I finished the session, see you later, Pip, like whatever. I listened to it like a year later and I was like, oh my God, Pip really like delivered the good vocals on that day. And I was just in a bad mood. So I was like, oh my God, how did I miss this, you know? So I had to like go back in and like remake all the things I did like from the ground up. To meet with like what she delivered, and then, you know, that's how the song got there. But it took a long time to like for me to realize that, you know. So I'd say, yeah, that's one of those. Oh, sorry for the building.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Lastly, before we have to end this because of the time, do you mind to give a greetings for our radio?
What's the word you say before again?
So you have to say like, hi, this is Joe Hertz and you're listening to Phoenix Radio Bali, the hottest radio station.
Hello, this is Joe Hertz and you're listening to Phoenix Radio Bali, the hottest radio station.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for your time.